Hello everyone! The whole laptop thing's weird, the thing's not turning on. So, in the meantime, I'm doing this. I ended up deciding to make some more article mocs. I'll get back to my usual bullshit soon. Hopefully. We'll see. So yeah, I pretty much just had this idea of why would Akimu only make masks for the protectors? Why not make masks that powerful for, say, an army? After all, they already went to war with the entirety of the Skull Raiders. They couldn't even deal with the Skull Spiders epidemic. And after Makuta, there's definite risk of him attaining a following among the Akoshin populace. And come on, there is no way in hell Makuta doesn't have a backup plan. So, let us proceed with, well, my idea. I guess in this bit, Kimu's out of the picture and the mask of creation can't be used for something. I don't know. So, let us proceed. We're starting off a bit royal with this. I didn't name any of these, but, you know. Here we have the Akoshin King. Yeah, he's got the Protector of Isis shield, all unnecessarily made. A shoulder-mounted elemental blaster, ice spear, and a fuck ton of gold. Hell, his mask would be canonically dipped in it. This would be the king of Akoto. Reigning over since the mask maker left. Now, unlike Kapaka, the gold actually has merit. After all, well, this one's actually a king, a royal entity, rather than Kapaka, who has no royal claim. It would be quite a shame to lose him. And apparently I can't do feet right. But, you know. There's always something. But yeah, nice defender of the Kingdom of Akoto. I guess the protectors would still be a thing, just, you know. These guys would be having alternate positions. But we only have the one right now. But hey, we only did the one. Let's see what the others are. Here we have the General. Well, a bit more petite, but honestly, he's not supposed to be in combat. He's supposed to be training others for it. Now, he's definitely knowing what he's doing. Got the symbols of Akir on his armor. Now like a blaster. One of these blades I don't know what to describe. And some nice armor. Gold and brass in the front. Iron in the back. Teaching the Akoshins how to fight, you know, using weapons. Using, you know, swords, bows, elemental blasters. And how to effectively use that armor. But hey, who's to say they'll have, who's to say they can't rely on their masks? Remember when I said Akimu was out of the picture? Well, of course they'll need a mask maker. So from the region of stone comes a particularly good craftsman. Unlike the previous mask makers who were in charge, this one, well, he's subservient to the king, who was born a good leader. His hammer is built a bit more like Makuta's. And he's gotten, well, tool from IKEA in order to help carve masks and heat them like magma. However, he's not a warrior, and unlike the general, who is a natural-born teacher, he would definitely have a hard time passing on the craft to someone who would like to learn it. But fortunately, he has this guy to help him out. The weaponsmith. I mean, come on. Where else is the general gonna get all his weapons from? Yeah, much more crystal-oriented. Even firing the purple glowing crystals from within the caverns. I'm just gonna level with you here. I do not understand why Now, in the Protector of Stone, he has these as his ammo. And yet, these are supposed to be sandstone. Fair enough. And why is the actually transparent one of the crystal this? And, yes, I mean, come on. They had transparent purple. And they wouldn't have gone with it if it didn't look good, so what the hell? Now, you may have noticed the bright green eyes and the bright green blade in what's similar to the Protector of Ice's weapon. Well, hey. If Quake Beast can have that color scheme, so can he. After all, Quake Beast did rip off the weapon from Protector of Earth, so why not? But hey. You can be trained well and have the best gear, but without coordination, you all know something's gonna go wrong, and you are definitely going to lose. But, thankfully, there's a commander. While the mask maker and weaponsmith are good craftsmen, this guy is a natural-born tactician, able to use all the information he has in unpredictable ways. He's hell-bent on protecting Makoto and as many of his troops as he can. Shit. Yes, but yes. While he's not exactly the most graceful, he is the best armed. With a twin-pointed spear, the gold bit can be removed, giving him a nice long-range dagger. Somehow. Ooh, that works. And, well, let me show you. if a sword is coming in through here, you can wrench it out of your opponent's hands. This is an actual tactic and weapon. Just not typically in the spear variety. And he also has a nice elemental crossbow. With a nice extra bit of ammo in the middle. And here's actually something from the books. A tail that helps him sense temperature and whatnot in the area. Yeah, in the books apparently the Protector of Jungle had something like this, but you know, didn't work. Oh, but never made it into the set. So yeah. And he has this. Forms a nice grip. And who knows what this may actually have. But he's a tactician. He's useless without information. But that's where this next one comes in. While there are many scouts, this one's the top dog. This is very high in the chain of command. Yes, this is very similar to the Protector of Waters setup. The head scout has a much better propulsion system, much more controllable, and yes, now while heavier thanks to all the armoring, when they can get aquadynamic, they are incredibly so, thanks to how the armor is positioned. I actually went with a sort of shark motif with this one, and thought, hey, why have the shoulder pads be that? Be the propulsion and not the thing you're holding. So, I said, why can't it be both? Oh yeah, I'm thinking, why not have a double system? Where the blasters are on the shoulders. Who knows? Maybe that's a future mock. But hey, Okoto's a very isolated island. The Skull Raiders only went after it for the masks. Because they know where to find elemental energies. So, with Makuta out of the picture, everything that can be a threat scared shitless. All the Okotians knowing what's up, and the Protector's still around, with the potential to call the tail again if needed. What's the use? What is the threat? I'm glad you asked. This is not a Kimu. No one knows what this is. All they know is that this thing stole Makuta's old shield, stole one of the most powerful weapons the weaponsmith had ever created, and was able to find a way to forge a mask from Agil's crystals. Without much back armor, that's still a vulnerability, but you seem wise. Sure, Kimu knew some things this one didn't, but vice versa is also true. No one knows where this stainless steel, or where this gunmetal steel, iron, and light-based villain appeared from, or what it is. Maybe it's another mask maker. Maybe it's a key move from another timeline. Or maybe it's just a remnant of what once was. Who knows? Maybe it's Makuta's latest plan. But who knows? Though I'll give you a hint. The latter two have quite a decent amount of merit. However, I just had a thought. Let's see how they look with the golden mask. That looks hideous. And what does the king look like without his regal mask? That looks like reverse Kopaka, but just as wrong. But, yes, that was my latest batch of mocs. So, I hope this was all worth it. After all, I tore apart one of my favorite sets for it. A set that I had a hard time getting, and my Toagali. So, yeah. Oh. Cease my torment of you. Goodbye.